This is the spring that gives Magnolia Springs State Park its name, but it's not just these clear waters that bring thousands of visitors to the state park in Jenkins County every year. It's also this park's place in American Civil War history. Located just about 90 minutes northwest of Savannah, Magnolia Springs State Park is more than 1,000 acres large, highlighted by the spring that flows from the Ocala Aquifer.
The spring pumps about 7 million gallons of water. That's every single day.
The park features 5 miles of walking trails, including a boardwalk that spans the spring. Park manager Justin Betros says that boardwalk provides visitors an opportunity to look down in the crystal waters and spot animals throughout.
There's tons of wildlife to see, so there's wading birds, turtles, and then the main thing people want to see is alligators. So you can see a lot of alligators out here.
But that spring is much more than just the centerpiece of a nature hike. It was also the draw for what has become one of the most recent discoveries from the Civil War, Camp Lawton.
It was a Confederate prison. It was only in operation for 6 weeks. So at its peak, it had 10,000 Union soldiers here that were in prison.
Camp Lawton was established late in the Civil War, taking on Union prisoners from the overcrowded Andersonville on the other side of Georgia. The spring and its ability to provide millions of gallons of fresh, clean water for drinking and bathing made it the ideal location to house the tens of thousands of prisoners the Confederate Army anticipated. The camp's location was discovered by Georgia Southern University students in 2010. WTOC was there when the students unveiled many of the artifacts they had uncovered.
One of the coolest artifacts that I was actually present when it was discovered was the cut coin, the cut large cent, and that was really exciting when we pulled it out of the ground.
Really what you're looking at here are artifacts that belong to normal people who went off to war, maybe didn't come back. And their artifacts are what tells their story.
Today, not much is left of Camp Lawton, as it lasted just a few months before being evacuated due to the impending arrival of General Sherman and his troops on the march to the sea.
All the structures, there used to be like a hospital here. There was residences for all the generals and then for all the Confederate soldiers that were helping to guard it. And then after they evacuated it, Sherman came through about a week later and he burned it all to the ground.
But visitors to Magnolia Springs can learn more of Camp Lawton's brief history on the mile-long Camp Lawton hiking trail.
We start right here at the beginning of the trail and there's like a information kiosk sign. If you walk down that way to the left a little bit, this is considered an earthwork. They have what they call Confederate breastworks down there.
Okay.
And that was if this was built to guard the prison, and that was the breastworks, which you can see further down that way. They were built to guard the prison from an invasion.
Visitors can also dive in depth on the Civil War prison at the Camp Lawton History Center located on site. The center, originally built as a casino, now allows guests to learn the stories from the words of those imprisoned here nearly 150 years ago. Betros says the magnitude of Camp Lawton adds to the natural beauty of the park, making it a spot he hopes history buffs and nature lovers alike will pay a visit to soon.
Throughout the world, there's a lot of important places, and due to the history with Camp Lawton, I feel like this is an important place.